Another day, another day. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're watching Young Sheldon. This is the 4th episode of the 3rd season. Hope you guys have been enjoying it so far. If you like to watch today's full episode, it's available for in the link in the description below. Just click in it, put a password in, and enjoy. Last episode, controversial. You know, Sheldon, he was being called selfish after he actually called selfish Mima. You know, like he basically wanted to go to a lecture, a class that he was invited to, and she was like, no, you know, I'm with John. He's just trying to hit on me, you know what I mean? He's trying to, you know, find scenarios and situations where he can spend time with me over a long period, and he's using you, Sheldon, basically to get towards me. Now, Sheldon didn't believe this. He called him, he asked him, he basically said no. He said, you're a smart guy. I know that, you know, going to take value from this class, and that's the reason why I invited you. It's nothing to do with Mima. Sheldon believed him, obviously. He went over to Mima and said, will you still take me? She said no. They've had an argument. He's called her selfish. He's ran away. You know what I mean? He's got on the bus. He's gone to himself to go and see Dr. Sturgis. And, you know, it's got a big, massive kerfuffle. Do you know what I mean? And, you know, at the end of the episode, they had to apologise. Interestingly as well, you can see the relationship growing between Veronica and Georgia, because he bought her a necklace. He's selling candy out of school. You know, instead of getting them from the vending machines, he can get it from him at a cheaper price, and people are loving it. He's making a lot of money. He bought her a $100 necklace. She didn't want it. It was too expensive. So when she went to the hood of a car after school, he had a candy necklace in there instead, and she was enjoying it and smiling, and he seen her as well and called it out. So you can see their relationship slowly progressing. Thanks for checking out today's episode, though. If you do enjoy it, please smash like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, let's jump into today's episode.
You never know where scientific inspiration will strike.
Sheldon, do you really have to do that here?
If the management didn't want me to solve unified field theory, why would they give me a cram?
Told you to crack a window and leave him in the car.
Is it okay to set this down?
I'm a little busy. Could you come back later?
Sheldon, I'm hungry.
Well, let's just sit over there.
We'll be right over here if you need us.
Let's go.
Baby, you need to eat something.
But it looks like I can change the definitions of electric and magnetic fields and rotate the magnetic charge away mathematically to zero. Oh, what am I missing?
Baby, what are you doing?
Working.
Son of
Dad, you busy?
I look like I'm busy.
I can't see what you look like. You're under the sink. Could you teach me how to throw a baseball?
What's bringing this on?
I don't know. Just seems fun.
So what's new? I'm worried about Sheldon. He also started biting his nails. I've never seen him do that before.
Is he worried about something?
He's fixated on some science problem. What's going on with John?
We write letters back and forth.
That's romantic.
Romantic if you're off to war, not in a mental hospital.
You ever thrown a ball before?
Just rocks at Sheldon.
Did you hit him?
Every time.
So we got something to work with. You're gonna bring your arm up and follow through. Nice.
Baby, I think
They
this
look
math
so-
problem you're working on is stressing you out. If you stop thinking about it, it'll just come to you.
Remember, you need to look right where you want the ball to go.
Where else would I look?
Well, in the last 5 minutes, I saw you watch a butterfly, a squirrel, and the ice cream truck.
This team has a big red T on their hats.
Texas Rangers.
Is that a team we like?
Yeah. Is this about a boy?
No.
All right, sorry.
I'm so used to thinking about science, I'm not sure how to make myself stop.
You just think about something else.
Like what?
I don't know. Read a comic book?
How do you think the spider that bit Peter Parker got radioactive? Science. How do you think Bruce Banner got exposed to gamma rays? Science.
Come on, Mary. I'm trying to help the kid.
Before he goes in there for his new hobby, you know, I understand that he's a child genius, right? However, we do know in the future he does win the Nobel, so it's like amazing, you know what I mean? But would you say he would, how can I say it? Like, he won it at a later age. I don't know how old he was in the Big Bang Theory. Like, how old Sheldon and Amy and all that? Let's just say 35, 40s. Probably, I don't know. They're probably supposed to be young 30s, but let's just say in there, yeah? Do you reckon that being a child genius and then only winning the Nobel Prize all the way at that age has been a success? Like, obviously, winning the Nobel Prize is a success. I'm not saying that. But what I mean is, like, he could have literally grown up like Missy, gone to normal school, chilled, went to normal college, done his normal adult life, got the job, and then spent 20 years in work, and then discovered the Nobel Prize. You know what I'm saying? Like, what advantageous things did it help him achieve at accelerating for education so earlier and being obsessed as he is? Does that make sense? That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not discrediting how smart he is, or his Nobel Prize, or saying that it's not amazing. I'm just saying that because he's a child genius and you expect him to shoot off and do amazing things at such a young age, and Sheldon actually achieved the amazing thing at a normal age, what you'd expect a normal person to. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you understand what I'm trying to say? Like, do you reckon that, like, he should have won other stuff as well, or is it successful the way he's done it? Because obviously he's smarter than everybody else, and right now you can gloat, you know, I'm better than you, I'm better than you, I'm better than you, like he does. But once you get to 20 and you're just in a normal job and you've graduated college the same as other people, can you really say you're better than them if you've both not achieved anything? You're both just working in the university like Quick Kick, you know what I mean?
What do you think? I think I hate this.
Well, you're not thinking about science, though, am I right?
I'm thinking about how miserable I am.
B14. B14.
It's going to come to him.
Are you positive other people's fingers haven't been in this?
I made sure to get you a new one.
I'm still thinking about science.
I actually like bowling. It's decent. It's going right off the side, surely.
You and Missy look like you were having fun today.
Yeah, we were.
What were you talking about?
Oh, you know, just life.
You're really not going to tell me?
No.
It's not permanent. I'm just looking to take a break.
I've heard that one before.
What did you take a break from?
Happiness.
Okay, good news. I found a way to take a break from science.
That's great. What is it?
A fantasy book series called The Lord of the Rings.
Is there anything else good I could say about the Rangers?
Tell whoever's interested that no one's ever going to touch Nolan Ryan's strikeout record.
'Cause he strikes out all the time.
Because he throws strikeouts all the time.
What they doing out there?
They're bonding. It's great. Sheldon, how's your book?
Nice pivot.
Excellent. There's a character named Gollum who was corrupted by the Ring of Power. Now he runs around naked and bites the heads off fish. In the letter that Gandalf leaves for Frodo with the prancing pony, he says that it's Mid-Year Stay Shire year 1418. However, in Appendix B, it says that Gandalf met Radagast on June 29th, which is impossible because, hey, timeline doesn't make sense. I mean, it lists Samwise Gamgee's birth year as both 2963 and 2980. When Frodo and Sam are riding through the Shire, the book says the moon went westward. But according to the calendar Tolkien created, there should have been no moon visible.
But in the appendix, Tolkien covered himself by saying there may be mistranslations from the Red Book. Oh no. Is that how I sound to people?
The thing is, right, do you know, with this book, do you reckon that they done that on purpose to get people questioning it? Do you know what I mean? Or do you reckon it was an actual mistake? Because to me, it sounds like a mistake. And do you know what? I've never really been a massive fan of The Lord of the Rings. And I'm not saying that as in I dislike it. I've just never really sat down and stuck to it and watched all of the films or read the books or even watched The Hobbit or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? I've watched maybe one film every now and again. Do you know, like when you go on TV and you sit down having your tea or something and you may put something on in the background and it's already on. You've not actually gone on like Netflix and selected it. Do you know what I mean? And like I've seen bits, maybe the ending, half an hour here, half an hour there, whatnot. Well, maybe you should sit down and watch it because I love I mean, it's not the Harry Potter franchise, but like I love the Harry Potter, like the franchise, you know what I mean? And this one has a massive following just as big, you know what I'm saying? And people love it, and you've got The Hobbit, like I said, a spin-off as well, like, so maybe you should sit down and watch it, because it's spanned off into a TV show as well, which is supposed to be pretty good. I think it's from Amazon, so I don't know, maybe it's something that we could look into.
Something happened in school?
I don't want to talk about it.
Surely you can't just walk out.
Someone else.
I'm sorry, sweetheart.
She doesn't even know who Nolan Ryan is.
You want me to get your mom?
No.
You want me to beat this guy up?
No.
I like how they've got a bonding moment. Mate, she looks like a small little girl there. Like, honestly, she actually really does.
Well, that's a little tricky. 2 fingers on the seam, right? And then you flick your wrist. Hey, how about that?
I took it upon myself to rectify the inconsistent timeline in Lord of the Rings.
You okay out here?
I will be once I finish this. What am I missing?
We're never going to figure it out.
His accent sounds well different.
Physics did this to us. Hobbit says. Physics says. Hobbit says.
Ow. I warned you.
I've been doing a great job with Missy. This one's on you.
Is she gonna launch a ball at her head? Oh, an apple. Go on, Missy. Oh no, is it?
Ow.
Hey, that's a curved ball and a half. Mate, I enjoyed this episode. You know, it just reminded me that Missy is literally just a little girl, and like, it's the precious moments of, okay, yes, she was trying to get a boy to like her, but like, it was the bonding sesh between the dad and the daughter, and yeah, you love to see it. Well, I do anyway. You know, there's nothing better than family time. Do you know what I mean? And everybody's always so obsessed with Sheldon and helping Sheldon, this, and this. Like, we do kind of neglect the parent side of it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think we've had it in the seasons before where Georgie and Missy have been talking how like they feel left out in situations, and it's kind of always about Sheldon and stuff. And mate, it was great to see it, honestly. I really liked it, and I think Georgie really enjoyed it as well, to be honest. You know what I mean? And looked like she perfected that whip and zip at the end there, because pinged it right in his head. So, you know, it's a tough situation there where she's crying and she's saying that he likes somebody else, and that's like the father moment where you got to step up and basically you just got to say, look, you know, no matter how perfect you are, people still are going to like different things. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the world's most popular drink could be Coca-Cola, but you like a Dr. Pepper. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the world's most used kind of condiment may be ketchup, but your favourite's ranch. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that you're not good. It's just some people like other things, you know what I mean? And you got to say it in a nice way to not, like, put her down, but then you can also put a little dig in there and say, you know what, he's an idiot as well, though. Like, how would somebody not want to, you know, be friends and like somebody as perfect as you know, somebody who knows who this guy is and who likes sports, you know what I mean? And, you know, it's just one of those where you got to kind of teach kid a lesson that not everything's going to go your way, but you got to do it in a nice way where they don't feel down and upset and like you're slagging them off and like making people think that they're better than them. And, you know, I feel like he addressed it really good, and it looks like they come out there with a stronger bonding session between the dad and the daughter, and I really like it anyway. So to me, this was a good episode. Okay, that is going to wrap up today's episode. Thanks so much for checking out the channel today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, Sheldon, did he actually solve anything? Do you know, at the start of the episode when he was doing his science equation, well, he basically said that he took, was it Newton or Einstein or something, like years to do it and never really solved it. And, you know, he's tried to do it as well, and obviously he's not solved it, but that's pretty much the premise of the episode, that he was trying to solve an equation that he couldn't do, and it started driving him a little bit crazy. He was biting his fingers, and then he, you know, he tried to find something, a new hobby, take his mind off science, you know what I mean? Not thinking about something all of the time, driving you crazy like he did to Dr. Sturgis, you know what I mean? Like, trying focus on different things and spread your entertainment, so to speak. After I always have one hobby, science, it could be science and football, science and baseball, you know, like, you know, Missy was playing with George there. He tried different things, didn't really get it, found kind of a hobby in reading the book of The Hobbit, or The Lord of the Rings, sorry, and then found loads of plot holes into it and gone stir crazy again trying to solve it, you know what I mean? But like I was saying there, The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings franchise is supposed to be really, really good, and not really watched them on the channel or anything. I've not even seen the films, to be honest, properly, and you know, maybe it's something that we look into when we do kind of finish these franchise, you know, with this franchise. We've got a lot of episodes to go, but maybe something to think about. Did enjoy today's episode. Father and bonding session was the best for me. You could tell that Mary as well was getting a little bit jealous that, you know, George was spending a lot of time with Missy and, you know, not really knowing what they're talking about, discussing, and feeling kind of a bit left out. But maybe that's how he feels with Sheldon and the other kids as well. So, good episode. I enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys did too. If you did, please smash the like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.